a while, so I'm making the whole set.
What?
Yeah.
That
That
you
is your
can show her in like 4 minutes, but you're gonna
quickie.
make her wait a whole damn.
That is your quickie right there. Is a whole set using bubble effects. How about that? The whole set.
She may went to bed.
But she can rewatch it live.
How to get your post good on the algorithm for Instagram has been stagnant for like 3 weeks.
Okay. These are things. When you make a post, okay, the first 10 minutes, okay, it's not even take 10 minutes. I say the first 5 minutes, they judge you. The algorithm judge you. If a lot of people like it, the algorithm will take it away. Carry on, it will be viral, it will be big. If they doesn't like it, it will lower your algorithm. Like not enough people like it in the first 5 minutes. It doesn't matter what happened after that. But if it's not fast enough, then that post will consider a slow post, and doesn't matter how brilliant your work is, it's not gonna take off.
It's not gonna be put where it needs to be seen.
Right. And that's when it's important to keep up with the algorithm, because if you have one post that are low in like, even if the next post is a brilliant post, it's still not gonna do it justice, because your algorithm is now set in low, so it has to take a while for it to jump back up. It has to take more than just one beautiful set. It has to take like 10 beautiful sets, 10 brilliant sets. But at the end of the day, it's really up to the reaction, because if you do something that
the reaction in the first 5 minutes.
The reaction in the first 5 minutes. So it's kind of forced you to make artwork that are astoundingly
extra or stands out.
No, not extra. Definitely not extra. Extra is just a little flair that I have, but it's not what makes the design. It's not about the extraness. It's about the brilliance, the simplicity, and the cleverness. It's about how clever it is. The color scheme definitely contrasts. Everything have to be contrast, and contrast. I'm not meaning complementary like red and blue or red and green. It's not like that. Contrast meaning if I have like a bright color set, okay, look at this. This is contrast. If I plan to do a bright orange, I immediately put black into my pink to make it depressing, tone it down, so my orange can have chance to glow and be bright, right? Now, if I plan to have a black color scheme, I immediately add white to my pink, because I want it to be bright and light, so it can honor my black. My black can be proudly be up there, and it can show up. You see that? So, color scheme, definitely the first thing that will pull people in immediately.
So you really kind of have to know.
Yes.
Because I know that what you just said was very confusing to me. And I know beyond my understanding. But I get what you're saying too, but I wouldn't know how to begin to think like that.
Right. Well, that's why there's not a lot of creativity. What I'm saying is the algorithm kind of force you to do a good job, basically. Because when you make one good post that your algorithm coming up, it's not. That's not the end. That's just the beginning. You have to keep up with that post, making same astounding post. One bad post or not desirable, it will make it the algorithm going down again. It's endless. It's endless. It's never end. It's a never ending journey.
So,
for people that love art, love to compete.
Marsha bought some bubble effect that is showing. Is still looking for it.
Okay.
So that's what made it.
Oh my god, it's a pink bottles.
All right.
I'm having so much fun at the show too. Okay, so I'm painting black for some reason. I don't know. I just
And they wanted to know where was the pumpkin stem.
the pumpkin stem.
Yeah,
That's a jack-o'-lantern. That's not a pumpkin. A jack-o'-lantern doesn't have a stem because the fire inside the jack-o'-lantern is burn it off when it transforms.
Well, actually, you know what? You don't put the top part on it at the beginning. You only put it on at night when you're gonna put it out. I think is how that works.
I mean, look at the fire.
If you put it on there, it's gonna put itself out.
Do you think that the stem will survive with this much fire on top of it? There's no way. It's burned it off. The whole thing is burned up. Okay, now I'm gonna do one glamorous set for you. No, I mean one freestyle set. I'm diving into this without any thought. I'm choosing black for some reason, so I have to do green bubble effect because I'm thinking of witchy, something witchy.
Witchy.
I'm choosing the middle finger and the ring fingers as the main fingers to do my technique on. That means the index finger and the pinky it's gonna be my helping fingers. So I'm gonna complete the middle, the thumb and the ring first. I'm gonna complete it first because I wanna see if it's not glamorous enough, then the index and the pinky it will be a glamorous fingers. Now if the main finger is glamorous enough, then I should do ombre or something simple.
Can you do a purple like a potion?
I can. Yeah, I can. I thought it's green. It's not. It's purple.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what potion you're making.
What's a typical color for a potion?
I don't know. We'll have to call Annabelle. See what
Anyway, it's always start out with white, so I'm just gonna dive in white while we figure out what colors.
Are you doing a full cure now?
Yes, full cure. Using sanded, applying sanded on the nails. On the nail palette. Okay. Now it's time to apply white.
Tino, could you real quick explain the difference between metal effect and texture effect? I was on the site today and didn't know the difference.
Metal effect and texture effect, they both can adhere chrome. They both can use chrome element, like if you make the background chrome free by buffing it and you put them gel on, you can adhere chrome directly on it. So that's quality number one, is that it can adhere chrome. They both can do that. Now texture effect is non-cell leveling, so you can take an engraver and make all kind of pattern on it, like the crocodile pattern. You can also make it embossed. So it's texturized. I don't really use it for drawing, really. I just use it for engraving. Like I will paint on the entire nail and they will engrave like different pattern on it. Also for quilting and Chanel tweed, all that design using texture effect. Now metal effect is strictly for drawing because it's cell leveling. Cell leveling meaning it smooth out automatically. So it's an opposite of texture effect. Used strictly for drawing and not for texturizing. So that's the difference between the two products. One is for drawing and one is for engraving. Now, what am I doing? I'm talking and I just automatically move without knowing.
Right.
Now,
you could have stopped for a second.
I'm gonna use bubble effect. This is how much? $14.99. I'm gonna use bubble effect, just one drop. First I have to make sure that I mix it thoroughly because you don't want any raw polish. You want it to mix all with top coat. And you know what? In fact, better yet, because I use polish, you know what? People have sometimes people have issue with bubble effect, right? Because they're just not familiar with the mixing. So to be even more certain, let's try white metal effect gel instead of white polish, because that is non-clean.
White metal. Also had a question when I think about it.
So now nothing is sticky. Everything is non-clean.
I bought only bubble effect, but not shine it. Can I use regular top coat?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Just make sure that it's no wipe. You don't want it to be sticky. So now I use white metal effect with top coat. So nothing is sticky. Everything now is no wipe. And the reason I do that, because sometimes if the polish is too sticky, it stick on the nail first, and the bubble wouldn't have a chance to be in it. So you want everything to be non-clean. So now I'm mixing this. See that? It's milky. White and top coat is milky. Now I'm getting out bubble effect. I'm adding 1 drop in, okay? And I'm separating the bubbles. See that? See, I'm gonna add 1 more and show you. See that? See that bubble? I'm separating it. See that? I don't do too fast, so yeah, I can have a chance to see my movements. I'm just separating low bubbles. Okay.
Split them.
Splitting them. Because sometimes they see me do this and they try to do it, but they don't understand what they're doing and they just go crazy. And it's not that. When I'm doing this, I'm separating bubbles.
So, can we use top coat and then add pigment for the bubble thing instead of gel polish?
You can. You can add each individual bubbles.
No. I think we should. At the very beginning, you use clear top coat, white gel polish, and bubble effect. I think she's wanting to know if she can just use the top coat, throw in pigment. And
ooh.
I feel like you did that one for me.
You cannot do white because white pigment did not show through. Okay. Color pigment. I have to admit that's a very interesting question. I don't want to tell you the answer because I haven't tested yet. Now I'm gonna use theory. Based on theories, it's not opaque enough.
Oh.
Based on theories, that wouldn't work. However, I don't know for sure because I have to see it.
And then.
So A+ for the question. Very interesting.
A+ wait. For the question, but we're not.
I just automatically doing this without
explaining. Sorry, I shouldn't ask questions.
No, without thinking because I want to do some marble first.
And then there was another question about what's the best way to clean cured gel off a resin palette? I'd say
just a paper towel.
Or hand it to your husband.
Just paper towel and alcohol.
Husband will take care of it.
A paper towel and alcohol.
Paper towel and alcohol.
Yes. I'm gonna choose a green colors. And then a blue.
Alright. Question. Is the black tacky or top coated?
The black, that's tacky because I haven't put any top coat on. Shouldn't matter what underneath. And I'm feeling some white is needed in this process. Okay. Now I'm gonna take a liner brush. I'm gonna draw some pattern on it. back and forth like this. Okay. And I might need some more blue. Probably right here. Okay, I'm ready.
You ready?
Okay. Now let's put some marble on this. So you need shine it for this process because shine it is a blooming gel. If you don't have shine it, you can take blooming gel. It will do the same things. Just make sure you have a strong blooming gel so you don't have to wait for it to bloom. And one thing that you really need is an ombre brush. Yes, please. So this is an ombre brush. And what about it is that it's really full. So I can scoop up the gel like this. See that? And it's not gonna trip. Now, I'm placing that on top of this. Let me see. On top of wet shiny top coat. And I'm gonna run through.
Plug this in.
Okay. Now I'm gonna cure this. Do the same thing to the middle finger and the ring fingers.
Whole list of stuff solutions
The what?
for the palette fixing the palette. It's beautiful.
This? This is basic.
I know it's basic, but I like it. The color choice. Beautiful.
Cure this.
So really, all you said was I'm doing bubble effect and a set, but you really didn't give us anything else. But also, you did just kind of come up with it on a whim.
Right.
So
I don't know what I'm doing.
you don't know what you're doing.
I just know that it's maybe something witchy.
It doesn't sound very good. Hi, we're here to educate you, and we don't know what we're doing exactly.
I know technique.
It should be okay.
I can explain the technique, but I'm taking a technique and I'm making a design, so I have no idea what it's gonna be.
Okay.
That's why it's freestyle.
Well, right now, it has a drifty, enchanted demon forest feel to it.
I like it. As long as it's demon forest, I like it. Okay, now. Here. Now I'm ready for a bubble effect. So put up the ombre brush. So see, it's the ombre brush I use. Very important too. If not, you have no choice but it, because if you don't have the same ombre brush, you have the one that have like a few bristles at the end. You cannot pick that up. So you have to pick it up with a flat brush. But then the flat brush is too heavy. So your line will be a little harder. Okay, now this is a bubble effect mixture that I mix. I'm gonna put it on.
And make sure you show how you pick it up.
Yes, very important. You don't dip it like this. You scoop it. You scoop it up.
Scoop it.
You don't dip it in. And when you apply, you don't stroke it. You just dab it like this.
You just dab it.
So that. The trick is to mix the top coat and the polish thoroughly before you mix into the bubble effect. Hear this? Hear this too.
Man, it's so easy.
It is easy. As long as you follow my very simple instruction, when you mix the top coat and the white polish, you have to mix it thoroughly. I use these are white metal effect gels, so it's even not it's no white, so it's not sticky, because sometimes if you don't mix it thoroughly and the white polish is sticky, it will stick onto the background first, so you will not see the bubbles. You have to like smash it really hard to see the bubble. And then when you put in the bubble effect, you only do one drop at a time. Because if you do it too much, it'll be very hard to blend. The amount of bubble effect have to be way less than the amount of top coat and polish. And remember, top coat more than polish. Let's say four part top coat, 1 part polish.
It's like 4 drops of to 1.
Yes. Can you use any gel color? Yeah, you can. The reason I choose white because it's the brightest. It's fire again. The background is dark, so you can see the contrast of the bubble. And I do this because I can use stained glass gels to after all of that to make it into any color that I like. I'm gonna choose number 6.
Are we gonna do it now?
I'm gonna do it now.
Show it?
I'm gonna show it.
Okay, do it.
So easy. Pink. And then I will put a little blue just to make it purples. The tiny little hole, if you can also do this, you can take the paper towel and dab it up. If you have big hole, then you have dab up the excess. If not, that's fine too. But you can just dab it up. It's optional.
Optional.
It's less messy if you dab it up. I shouldn't give people option to choose, huh? Just dab it up. I shouldn't give them option to choose. They like to be told.
Oh. Well, then we should have 2 different days: dominant day and submissive day.
Yes.
Submissive.
People freak out when they have to choose. They're like, "Oh, I don't know how to do."
Choices. And other days,
just give me one thing.
This is it.
Don't give me a freedom to think. Nada. Just give me one thing and make me stick to it.
He uses glue dots to put the nails on the stand. Does the bubbles cure like tiny holes?
Yes, it is. Yes. It's clear as tiny hole.
Boy, your mind went somewhere on that one.
Of course it did. That's why I
What
was
did you think?
pausing. I don't know.
He's like,
I don't know.
bubbles and
It
holes.
just right. It just
I
sounds
just-
like
oh.
something. I don't know. It's got me thinking. What's
It
that?
did. I seen it.
Okay.
Can you put chrome over the cured bubbles?
If it's non-wipe, I don't see why not. Number 2 is green. Another brilliant question. Very proud today for all the brilliant question. If you use no wipe top coat and you use white metal effect gels, you should have no problem rubbing chrome on. But you have to dab off the excess bubble effect first with the paper towels. Then, based on theory, you should have no problem putting the chrome on at all. Because it's both non-wipe, right? That is a theory, but of course it have to be tested out. I love it. I love the way you think.
Well, I don't know, because, I thought I had some plans to do some shit tomorrow. Now you're going to be in here experimenting and shit like a mad scientist.
No, I actually don't need to experiment on that. I already... my theory on that is strong. I just tell them it have to be tested just for them. In my head, I'm pretty confident. I'm like 90% sure. Of course, anything can happen.
Oh, okay.
But I'm already know. I just tell them to test it just for their sake, so they don't bump into any issue. Because if you're not trained to deal with issue, you're gonna panic.
Because they got a client that slaps.
Right. They're gonna panic about it. I can fix the issue, so I can just dive in anytime. Probably in my next set.
All right.
Okay. No.
I'll give you 7 minutes. That's it.
Probably do like a moon texture, like a bubble effect, and then drop silver chrome on, so it can look like a moon.
Well, I figured something you're 90% sure on should only take you 7 minutes to know.
Right. This one I'm gonna use a bright colors.
A bright color.
Alright, let's do this. This is somewhere in the middle
That's
of
not
all the
bright.
colors.
That's not bright to me at all.
Don't blink.
Don't blink. Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is the middle of all this color combination. I see this. So I'm putting this on. I'm seeing a alien planet coral. Look. Like a galactic.
Somebody said, "What'd you spray on the nails?" I didn't see you spray anything.
I don't spray anything on.
Yeah. Not sure what you seen unique.
I know what she's seen. She probably been smoking.
Oh.
Can I have a puff too?
Oh,
To remind me of
good
smoking.
Lord.
I
That's
cannot
that
think.
question getting all
I cannot
stressed out.
think
and
about.
shit.
Yes, it's gonna be straight out.
yeah.
I need some. I don't
Need
smoke.
some of your medicine.
I don't smoke weed because I don't do it to get high. I do it because of my anxiety. I always tell my doctor. I have my anxiety. I have excuse for it.
Any excuse for it.
Right. And my anxiety is over the roof. Oh, I need so much. Give me another one.
Damn.
Oh, it's over the roof, honey.
You should have helped the last one.
Oh.
What color is that? I think ugly blue is.
This
The one with
color
this
is
ugly
a
blue.
mint colors.
Oh, a mint.
Easy to make. Blue and little green, lime green in it. It become mint. With white, of course. Blue, if you add lime green in there, it become like a pine colors. But if you add white, it's slowly will become this color right here. Or you have to choose cobalt blue, or you can just go buy some polish, some gel polish. I show people a way to mix because I know not all nail tech is rich, you know. So just know the knowledge that mixing can save you space, save you product. However, I like to have every single color out there, so I don't have to mix it.
But then you like to mix.
But I mixed back in the old day.
So it's kind of.
Back in the old day, how I get my career is to mixing and the knowledge of creating product on the spot. So I don't need to have a whole gallery of products, but now I do. Now, it's not like I need it, but I want it. I want the whole gallery.
And you know, the whole time I had no idea, not everybody was doing that at all.
Right, I like, everybody makes. Oh, Lord, did I know and start teaching. My Lord.
Once we started teaching, that's when I realized how overly great you were. Because I assumed everyone was doing. I mean, not everyone, but you know, everybody that had mad skills was doing it the ways you were and everything. Like you.
I never, you know, I just never satisfied with myself. Probably because of my upbringing. They always, they're very unsupportive of my art. Because I live in Vietnam, so it's a third world country. So artists are poor and they don't want me to become an artist. So I don't get any support from my family. So I always strive for my art. I always want to be better than that. If I do a set, then my next set I have to be better. You know what I mean? So it's, I don't know. I always want to be better. I never think that I'm there.
Well, all I can do is, and this is selfish of me, is be grateful that I'm good enough for you and that you're not worried about me being better because,
you know,
I'm kind of
it's possible for a better husband too. I mean, an upgrade can always be great. You know, an upgrade can always be great. Yeah.
I mean, it's going to take a better husband because I'm not going to change. I mean, I'm about change and I'm every day evolving. But,
right, right.
Also, I am stuck in my certain good ways, so.
Okay. Now, last fingers.
The last finger? The last one?
No, I mean the last design fingers. I'm still thinking of what to do for this set. I'm not done. There's no way that can be done.
Well, I'm just hoping that blue is not going to remain that blue. I don't know. I just don't like that color.
The mint?
That ugly ass mint, yeah.
Oh, it can be pigmented. How about this? It can be reverse. It can be reverse ombre.
Reverse ombre.
How about that? It can be reverse ombre.
Today Tino's wearing his mocha shirt, he calls it.
Mocha madness.
I don't know if you have that sexy shirt on today.
Just a feel of it. It's sexy, not the look. Mocha madness is a V-neck. Okay. Let me show you. Blue.
Is weed criminal in Vietnam?
Weed? You know, it's not like they care. It's not like government can really, if they can hide it, they can hide it. Anything that make money is criminalized by the government.
Right, it's a whole different
everywhere.
By all means, it's a communist country where they control everything.
And to me, everywhere, if they don't make money out of it, if the people have chance to make money, then it's criminalized. That's it. It's all about the money. Okay, so I mix a little white in here first because when you start out the vertical ombre, the metal is the most important. You don't want to jeopardize the metals. Okay. I haven't even tested this polish. Hopefully that is sticking.
It's sticking?
So, I go very lightly first.
Okay, I'm liking what's happening right now. You know, all these states will be legal before it's over with. Guaranteed.
Yeah, they just...
Because really all the people that have held political positions against it and who were influenced incorrectly over the years are pretty much about dead and new people are moving in. So just be patient. Be patient. Well, that's horrible, isn't it, honey? Be patient for the right people to die so we can live our lives as we see it.
Oh, absolutely, yes. You know that they only need to run for 2 years. They only need to run for 2 years and they can retire. The Senate and all the congressmen, they can retire and they get paid for the rest of their life. How many new senator and congressmen every year that have been elected? My God, that's a whole bunch. And they can retire after 2 years? My God, that's crazy.
Well, they don't look at it as retired. They look at it as they didn't get back in or they just don't run again.
I don't know. I don't know about my math, but that's a lot of money for tax that we pay, huh? Wonder what kind of lifestyle they lead in.
Oh, yeah. And then you really got to worry about the ones who are really concerned about holding their office. What the hell are they up to?
Right.
Yeah. What type of brush are you using?
Pigment brush. This one I created. Pigment brush. You can find it at www.tinovo.shop. This one, I think, in the opposite way. See, now I can dust with the side instead of the front. I can dust with just the side of it. See that light blue? That kind of paved my way for the darker blue.
Paved your way.
I'm not gonna take the dark blue and try to fade it. That's insane.
Paved your way. I love it.
Lightly, very lightly. Every stroke is lightly.
You know, watching the video, it doesn't look lightly.
Look rough.
It looks rough. It looks rough. Oh, they will legalize it everywhere. Have no worries about that. Because the states who have legalized it, they're making good money on it, and the other ones can't do anything but try to follow suit.
You know, I did go a little rough on this. That's why you see it's kind of... Cause you only want half and half. Anyway. No white top coat. Shine it. Will block the pigment. Remember to block it. If you don't block it, you'll be sorry. You have to block the pigment using top coat.
Oh my God.
What's that?
She's got a report here. It says Only artists and architects can ooh and all about and simultaneously discuss politics of weed and the government. In other words, we're enjoying this over here while talking about something that most times people irate, but none of us really give a fuck.
I'm apolitical. It doesn't matter what
How
side.
about non-politicals?
Because you have to know, all that is really, I think it's an act. All the side, like Republican, Democrat, that's all the side, and they like competing against each other. I think it's an act. When it comes to it, it's the people and the government.
Right.
Period.
Right.
There's a separation right there. It doesn't matter. I think they are in the same side. I don't
think they show up once in a while and they show this one video of them acting like they're debating and shit.
Right, like
and then that's it. And then the rest of the time they're in there snorting cocaine off of hookers' titties and just going at it and just
that sounds
drinking
fun.
scotch and big cigars.
Right.
And then they'll be like, yeah, show them the video and tell them about, you know. That's why they have closed door stuff. They won't let us in.
Right.
You know what the fuck's going on.
Okay, so I have the color out on the palette and I use 10 millimeter. Do I want, let me see, do I want a tipped? I want to sway instead of tipped.
Yeah, that's a great way of saying it. Both parties are two wings of the same bird. Yeah.
Two wings of the same bird.
I like that saying.
I like that.
Two wings of the same bird. Yeah, well, that's, I like that. That's deep. Okay, back to now. And would you like some of your medication?
You know, I'm not stressed yet.
Okay. Like we're ever stressed.
All right. Okay.
What? No, you should go back to sleep. Trust me.
The reason why I come up with this pigment technique for the vertical ombre, because can you imagine wiping up gel? I'd rather go shoot myself in the head.
Wiping off gel.
Hot mess. You notice that all the pattern out there are very simple, right? Tips or a few straight line. It's because you have to wipe up gel. There's no way you can do intricate design. However, with pigment, you can do anything you want.
Yeah, the puppy just woke up. Wasn't sure what was going on. Let his head back down. Went back to sleep. It rained today and it flooded, and oh my god, they had too much fun. They were both just muddy little. Oh, they were playing with it. That's hilarious, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
says, it looked so hard with pigments. Looks so easy, but I haven't done it yet. Still choosing colors.
Mm-hmm.
She'll get it. Yeah.
Okay, just like this. You can just fill the rest in. I gotta find some way to tie these design up because vertical ombre did not go with the main design. I have to think of the way to tie it up.
Too tight? What did you say?
Look, the design. I plan to just leave it these colors. However, I plan to do something with it, and I choose vertical ombre, but it doesn't really go with the design. I have to somehow salvage it.
I had a question when you was gonna do a collab with Jenny.
This year I'm busy. This year we have puppy and everything. I'm just stay home doing live. Next year you never know. You don't know what I'm gonna do.
You say cake collab, like collaboration. So maybe
Like classes and
you
all
might
that.
just be looking for a
Last New York class was that was the last class I wanna do.
for a while.
Remember when I say I don't know when I'm gonna do another class.
Purple bling.
That's why I thought too. Purple will tie it together.
They said bubbles and purple diamonds.
I can't outline the French line.
Yeah.
I can't because
And break it.
it would defeat the purpose of the vertical ombre. The vertical ombre, the line have to be closed to show contrast. Adding a line right in the middle of the border would defeat the whole purpose of this ombre.
Which top coat OS the one you are using? I think she meant is I don't know. Which type of coat are you using?
The top coat I'm using is Shine It. I'm using this. Shine It is a non-scratch top coat. It's also a blooming gel at the same time. Okay, purple bling it is. Okay, now let's find a bling that go with it. I'm thinking of this. This is a electric purple with a delight layer. This is not Dreamtime Crystal. This is the brand is Bling. It's called Bling. You can find that at Dreamtime Creation. Bling, same price with Dreamtime Crystal, but you get more stone. However, the quality of Dreamtime Crystal is identical with the world leading brand of crystals. And Bling is pretty, but it's not as quality as Dreamtime Crystal, so you can pick and choose. I need glue. I'm thinking of having Bling, either a big one in the cuticle. Yeah, let's do that. A big one in the cuticle. Thank you, Mike. Okay. Now I'm gonna get a katana. This is crystal katana, and I'm gonna use the biggest size purple that I can find. Oh my God! It just took my heart away. It just stole my heart. Smallest size that I can find. Ah, this is beautiful. The brilliance of this stone is I love it. Okay, leave it right here. Okay, let's see what else do we need to do with this. Let me think. But the purpose of this is done, which is demonstrating bubble effect for her. So the purpose of this is done, but I'm still wondering if there's something else I can do with this. Of course, bling right here. Maybe that's it. I'll think about it later. Anyway. Take this out. Yes, ready now. Dreamtime Creation. Yeah, May. Dreamtime Creation. Tinovo shop is a part of Dreamtime Creation. So when you purchase Tinovo product, you can purchase Dreamtime Creation, and it's the same company, so it will ship to you at the same time. bling is slightly cheaper than Dreamtime crystal. If you're a big fan of Swarovski crystal, then you want Dreamtime crystal. If not, then bling will do just fine. I hope you have fun in Vietnam, May. She just come back from Vietnam. I haven't come back from Vietnam for 20 years. I haven't go back in 20 years. Later on, I would think of something done to improve this. If not, I just throw the set away. If I cannot think of some way to make it prettier. Now this I love. I know what to do. Black crystal, red crystal, all over. This one, probably black crystals. This one, I just want to demonstrate the bubble effect for her. I'm not necessarily crazy about this. I mean, it's pretty, I guess. But it's not, it doesn't impress me. It doesn't wow me. It's just pretty. So probably not worth posting. So I hope that you have fun today with all the design that we did. Let me read all the questions. Yes. The drive-in. Oh my God! Thank you, May. May. She live in Canada, and she sending us some dry fish. Well, she sending me some dry fish. I know that you don't like dry fish.
Right.
So that's Tino treat. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Thank you. So let me come and give them away. I promised some people that I give my nail away. The nail, the sample that I did, I promised some people that I give it away.
Yeah,
but
we got away.
I've been so busy that I just slack it off.
Gotta be fair, however it is.
Yeah. Anyways, no, it's not that I throw it away. I don't really throw them away. I just don't show people. I don't post it. I just put it in my closet. I'm still keeping it intact.
And then once in a while he takes and he throws them all out in the middle of the floor and just wallows around them like he just says, wee!
Like, what? See what I do to ugly nail? And just waddle around it until it's all break.
And then you always look back, see how you've grown. I know I like to go back and see some of the past stuff and think about what you were doing at that time, what was going on in life, the inspiration that was there.
Right. Okay, I'm glad that I hope you guys enjoy it today. Let me read all the questions.
I think we got them all.
We got them all.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that you have fun. Hi, that's
Hello.
let's see. Las aranas me encanta muy hermoso. Oh, gracias, mis niños. You're welcome. Certificate set. You're welcome, May. Oh, you're welcome, Christians. It's my pleasures.
This does not look like flour.
My favorite would be. Okay, just on prettiness, the spider won't win. I think the spider win, even though the pumpkin is bright. However, the pumpkin kind of took me by surprise a little bit. The spider, I seen it coming. I seen what it looked like. Yeah, I changed it up a little bit. I go with black instead of gold, but I seen it coming. But the pumpkin, it took me by surprise. It kind of, my style developed through the pumpkin. Because that is certain move that I wasn't planned, but I end up doing it. I kind of see a quick glimpse of it and I follow it. So I grew through the pumpkin. I didn't grew with the spider. I know how to do it already. With the bubble, it just, I don't know. I just demonstrate bubble because a lady asked for bubble effect, so I demonstrated how it looked.
So that was a-
I just don't know about this. It's confusing
on
to
the
me.
fly. It's kind of
I doesn't know what it wanna be. Like it wanna be like a mermaid or a galaxy.
Different.
Like what the heck it wanna be? I don't get it. So anyway, I think of something to do later. Thank you. I'm wearing a hat today because I need a haircut. I need a haircut, so you guys see me wearing a hat. And if I'm comfortable enough at home, then you see me wear the hat all year long because I probably glue my hair out again.
right.
Thank you. Oh, gracias, and yes, gracias. Oh, you're welcome, Coco Bunnies. Potion. It could be potion. The vertical ombre is totally a wrong move. I'm just get excited because I have no idea what to do with this set. Without this could be turned into something.
I think my favorite part.
But the vertical ombre, that's for another set. Okay, it doesn't go together. But it's cool to show people because people need to know the vertical ombre. They need to know the bubble effect. So that's the two technique. And this live will be saved, so I shouldn't need to go through that again. Probably far in the future because you can always go back to see the technique. You are welcome, Lexi. You're welcome, Gentilini. It threw me up, but do a witch outline, possibly, or the whole face, a witch. This could be the whole face. So yeah, I think of something. Sanya, yes, Sanya. After the live is over, you can see immediately. I will post it. You are welcome. República Dominicana para que luzcan en nuestra paja el sombrero. Oh, mi sombrero. Look at nuestras sombrero. Oh, I think that they. I think that they say in Republic Dominicana and Nutras, New Plaha El Sombrero. I think they want to buy a new hat for me from Republic Dominicana. Ooh. Sí, los sombreros. Me gusta los sombreros. Huh?
That could be a thing. I'll probably send you a hat because you love hats.
I love hats. I love crazy hat too. I have a black one. I have a cream one.
We always had trouble finding them.
Yes, because I like flat top. That's my thing. I like flat top. I don't want like the weird cowboy looking thing. I want round and flat. Salud desde Bogota, Colombia. Oh, saludo. Hola. What day is your birthday in December? December 9th. December 9th is my birthday. Do you need a shop in Atlanta, Georgia? I no longer do nails. Because to do now, I can only please so many people. First, to teach nails, then that's
You can affect so many more.
so many more. Endless. The possibility is endless. No, they say for you to go there to show up your hat in the beach. República Dominicana no sé cuántos, no sé cuántos, when I can, how to say can,